Good day, my viewers. I welcome you to this channel where accounting tutorials are being taught. Therefore, the topic for today shall be the cash book, and its types. This is the topic we shall be discussing. However, what is cash book? Cash book could be defined as a subsidiary book of account where all cash transactions are being recorded. Aside from that, cash book is also categorized to be part of the principal book or ledger system. Why do they categorize cash book as part of the principal book or probably the ledger system? Or because it follows the rules or the principles of double entry system. As I've said earlier, that cash book is a subsidiary book of account. In order to buttress this, for every transaction, the recording must take place in the cash book at first. Besides, you have to understand what we mean by transaction. You have to understand transaction, as I've said. Transaction could be made in two ways. It's either fair credit or by cash. Meaning that if you make any transaction, you can easily make your cash, or probably you get it on credit. Therefore, you have to take note that any transaction made on cash should be recorded on the cash book, while that of the credit should not be entered into the cash book. Cash book, it has two sides. Therefore, you have to divide the account into two with a central line. For the cash book, we're having two sides, as I've said. The left-hand side is called debit side. Debit side. This is indicated with DR, meaning that this side is debit. Anytime you see this, they are referring this to as debit. The same thing, this side is credit side. This is denoted with CR. So any money that comes in, all money received are debited. This means that as a businessman, if at the end of the day you want to prepare your accounts, any money that comes in, that is the cash inflow, you have to record such transaction or the posting on the debit side. This increases the money you are having in your business. But in the case whereby you pay any money out, such money are to be credited. That is, you have to record such transaction on the credit side of your cash book. That is, all monies paid out are credited. This is the rules that guide the posting into the cash book. In conclusion, there are some certain things you have to take note while preparing your cash book. First, all cash transactions are posted into the cash book, while any transaction that are based on credit, you mustn't take such transaction into the cash book. The fourth one, we're having two sides for the account. The first one is the debit side, while the other one is the credit side. Now, any money that comes in that serves as cash inflow into the business account, you have to debit such account. That is, you have to record it on the debit side of the account, the cash book. Whereas any money that you pay out, such money or the transaction are posted on the credit side of the cash book. This indicates the cash outflows. As a result of it, this is what you need to understand on this. The next step is to move to the types of the cash book. Now we shall move to the types of cash book. Now, the first type of the cash book is single or one column cash book. Then the second one, we have double or two column cash book. Then the third one, we are having triple or three column cash book. While the fourth one is called the petty cash book. The petty cash book. Now, the first one is single or one column cash book. As you can see from the name of the account, this very particular cash book contains only one column, which has to do with the column of the amount. We're having such column on both left and hand side of the cash book. I mean, we're having it on the debit side, likewise that of the credit side of the account. This is it. Once you have your debit, we're having this as credit side, then we are going to have amount here. The same thing, we are going to have the same thing, we are having CR here. The same thing, we are going to have amount here. While we have date, then we have particulars, then we have folio. Then here we have folio. Then we have particulars. Then we have date here. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you look at this very particular area, we are having amounts on the debit side here. Likewise, we're having amount on the credit side. This shows us that for the single column cash book, we're having only amount column for such accounts. This is what we are seeing here. This debit side, as I've explained earlier on, that any cash receipt, any money you received into your business, you are going to have it on the debit side. While any money you paid out, you are going to have such money on the credit side. This is the single column cash book. Now, let's move to the double column cash book. Double or two column cash book. Now, double or two column cash book. As you can see, this very particular cash book combines two accounts together in a book. The first account is that of the cash account, while the second one is that of the bank account. Therefore, the two accounts are to be prepared in cash book. Therefore, on the left hand side, which is regarded as the debit side, we are going to have column for both bank and cash. Likewise, we are going to have it on the credit side. Let me quickly make adjustment to this. This is where we are having our amounts previously. Therefore, all you need to do, just divide this into two. We are going to have this side as cash, then this place as bank. The same thing with this, divide it into two. We are going to have cash here, then we have bank here. This indicates that any cash that are received into the business through cash are to be debited. That is, such transactions are to be posted on the debit side, while any amount or any transaction that is being received, probably via check or through the bank, such amount will be recorded on the receipt side of the bank column, as long as it serves as the money that comes in. Whereas on the right hand side, I mean the credit side, any cash that you pay out, such amount will be on the cash column, while any money you pay out as a businessman, it could be via checkbook. Probably you want to pay some set of people, you want to pay them money, you now issue check to them, probably they should go to the bank to collect such money. Automatically that amount is deducted from the money you are having in your account. As a result of it, you are going to record such amount on the bank column here. That is what we mean by double column cash book. This is all you need to understand about double column cash book. For the single column cash book, we're having only one column, which is amount. While this, we're having two columns. The first one is cash and bank, while you are going to have both on the debit and credit hand side. Then the third type of the cash book I'll be discussing in this video is the triple or three column cash book. As you can see from the name of the cash book, this very particular cash book contains or probably combines three accounts in a book. The first one is that of the cash, likewise that of the bank, while the third one is the discount. As you can see, if you want to prepare your three column cash book, we are going to have cash column, bank column, and the third one will be the discount column. Likewise, we are going to have such column on the credit side of the cash book. Therefore, the difference between that of the two column cash book and that of the three column cash book is that of the discount introduction. Therefore, we are going to have, as I've said, this very particular area, we are going to have discount allowed on the debit hand side, while we are going to have discount receipt on the credit hand side. In a nutshell, the type of the discount we are posting into the three column cash book is that of the cash discount. Cash discount is the discount given to customer based on the prompt payment. I mean, if such customer pays regularly, such discount will be given to the customer. The discount could be either discount received or discount allowed. The petty cash book is the fourth type of the cash book I will be discussing. As you can see from the name, petty cash book, this is the account where small expenses or petty expenses are recorded. Therefore, all these type of cash books are going to be treated separately in my subsequent video. If you found this video very useful, please kindly subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, share the video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching.